So if you've been following me, then you know my favorite brand on this planet is Danessa Myricks Beauty. No shock here. So I've got my top 5 recommendations for their Black Friday sale because it started today. And guess what? You get 30% off everything on the website, including the newest launches. And if you spend $200 prior to tax, you get 40% off of your total basket, everything in your cart. So this is the perfect time to pick up literally everything DMB. But here are my top 5 because like I said, you're never gonna find a discount on these products this great outside of this sale at any other retailer. So the number 1 product that I am like, you must have, it's quickly made its way up to the top. I don't know if it's number 1 yet, but it's very close. It was not number 1. Groundwork palette. Okay, let's just take a look at mine, all right? When I tell you I cannot do my makeup without this palette, like unless I'm doing a dedicated video that I have to use other products, Groundwork is being used in some form or fashion. I have a whole dedicated review on my YouTube channel, so definitely check it out. But to quickly just run you through how I use this, Mirage is my go-to for like a no eyeshadow look. It's perfect for just kind of like blanking out my eyelids, but not making my eyelids look too stark. Mirage, I love to use that to clean up my brows, to also clean up my eyeshadow if needed. Core, I like to color correct with it. It's also a great blush on me. Then the shades Tourmaline and Chisel together, well, my hair is not. This color is the perfect brow shade because it's a little more neutral, slightly cool. This black is perfection for anything. Eyeliner, adding it to your eye. I also love using Harvest and Bark for bronzer. Like, Groundwork is for sure my most favorite launch that the brand has come out with this year. Hands down, highly recommend it. Like if you could only get one product on the website and you want to get the most bang for your buck in terms of multi-use, this is the one that you go for. $65, but you get 30% off. Amazing deal. Okay, next, Lightwork 5. Let me turn it right side up. Lightwork 5, you guys, is limited edition number 1. Groundwork is not, but Lightwork 5 is. And if you know anything about her Lightwork palettes, they always sell out. I have gotten Lightwork. I have all 5, 1 through 5. And except for 1 and 2, all of them have sold out. So if you want Lightwork 5, this is the only time you're gonna be able to get this palette for 30% off and then not be saying, I wish I would have got it because now it's sold out. This is the time to get it. What I love about this palette and what I think makes it so unique. So the first reason why I love this palette is because it's called the I Am palette. So every shade has an affirmation. I am strong, I'm powerful, I'm enough. On and on and on. 18 affirmations that you can say to yourself while you're doing your makeup. Second, this palette is full of multi-chromes, so here's an up close look if you've never seen it before. But each one of these multi-chromes can be used more subtly, or you can get full-on pigmentation. So if I want one of these shades to be a little less intense, I just go in with a fluffier brush. But if I really want to pack on the pigment, I'll use my finger or a dense brush. And I love that we've got 3 energy levels here. So the shades in the middle are going to be more intense. The shades on the perimeter are going to be a little less intense, and you can use these on the eyes and also on the face. It's so multi-dimensional, so multifaceted, and I would dare to say might be her best Lightwork palette, and that's a very strong claim because I have all 3 and I love all 3. So once again, if you want this palette, you don't want to miss out on it, this is the perfect time to pick it up for 30% off, and I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. Even if this is not a palette that you would use every day, even though you can use it every day, it is so beautiful. All right, third product that you've got to pick up. Now this is my number 1 favorite product from the brand. I have narrowed it down. Balm powder, my dear. What are you doing if you have yet to try balm powder? We have now 12 shades, including the clear shade. It's so, I mean, just check my videos, check my reels. Like, I talk about it all the time. And product number 4 that you have to pick up is this Yummy Face 2.0 Kabuki brush. Okay, these two are made for each other. I have a little foundation on. Let's just swipe so you can see. Okay, so this is shade 6. This shade works really well for me all over my face. So I'm just gonna slightly put some on here. It just blends in like a dream. Like, it gives you the most beautiful, natural, soft matte finish that, trying to clean this up around my mouth, that just really sinks into the skin. We've got this beautiful product in it called Upsolite that's going to control your oils, smooth out texture on the skin, and just really makes the skin so perfected. If you are someone who's like, I don't really want a tinted one, let's go in with the universal one that does the same thing, and it's clear. I can't say enough about it. Like, these two right here, match made in heaven. And get the Yummy 1.0 face brush while you're there too, because that one is so amazing. My honorable mention, this is the Yummy 1.0 face brush. So foundation, bronzer, contour, blush, highlight. You can even set this with powder or use this to set with powder. I mean, this is literally a brush that you can use all over your face. And what's amazing about it is that the hairs really do not absorb product. So literally the majority of the product that you put on this brush is going onto your face, but blending it as well. It's just honorable mentions. Pick this one up too. Okay, number 5, the 5th product that I think everybody should have, that everybody can benefit from, Glow Serum. Okay, Glow Serum is like the moisturizer that you did not know you needed, that you need. It's a moisturizer and a primer all in one. In the warmer months, this is my daily moisturizer. In the cooler months, it's what I prefer to use before I put on any makeup. It's got a ton of skincare ingredients in it. I think Danessa said that, she said that this boosts hydration to the skin over like 108%, like crazy amount of hydration that this provides to the skin. It comes in 2 shades. The shade that I have now is Juice Boost, which is the deeper shade. There's a lighter shade called Main Squeeze, but honestly, everybody can use either of the shades, so that's what Juice Boost looks like. But once blended into the skin, it blends beautifully. So Juice Boost is going to give you more of like just a slight kind of like warmer hue to the skin, like a slight warmer glow. And the Main Squeeze is going to give you a slight more kind of like champagne-y glow. But either way, the skin is going to look juicy, and it's a wonderful product to prep your face for, or prep your face with, prior to going in with your makeup. So for me, if I go in with balm powder, just like freshly cleansed skin, and I go straight in with this is going to be just a little too mattifying for my skin. So what I was saying is if I go in with the Glow Serum first and then I go in with the balm powder, like perfection on the skin, my skin doesn't feel or look too mattified, and I really have that great hydration. So I highly recommend this product. I use this with any foundation that I have, not just with the base products from her brand. And it's amazing. Like, this is the product that I recommend to any and all of my clients. Like, it is truly amazing. Now, if you know me, I love all things D&B. So I would highly recommend anything from their website. I have tried, honestly, just about every product that they have. And the products that I have not tried were products that are no longer available when I discovered the brand back in 2019. So if there is a product that you're interested in, let me know. Oh my God, how did I forget? Okay, one more honorable mention. Is it right here? Yes. Evolution powder is the only powder I use for my under eyes. That's it. If you're someone who does not like powder because you feel like powder looks too heavy on your skin, makes you look too dry, try the Evolution powder. Okay, this is when I say light as air, like, watch this, okay? I'm going to blow on it, and you're just going to watch these powder particles float. I hope y'all could see that. I could see it. They do not fall, and that's honestly a little tip that I learned from Sir John that you should look for when you're looking for a powder, especially for the under eye area. If you blow on the powder and the powder particles literally drop, it's too heavy for the delicate skin under your eyes, which is going to make the skin under your eyes look more pulled down and accentuate wrinkles. So you want to look for a powder that's, when you blow on it, the particles just float. That lets you know it's light enough, and it's not going to do that. The way that this sets and blurs, let me get me a brush so you can see it in action. Hold on. Okay, so I have just a little of the Evolution powder, tapping off excess, and then just ever so slightly applying it to the face. And just with this little bit of powder, I know you guys can see the difference of just how more blurred this side looks. Everything is set. This powder is gonna lock your makeup in, but it does not look like powders on the face. And you're talking about picture perfect. Wow, it is stunning. So really top 6 recommendations from the brand that you should check out. The powder comes in multiple shades. I want to say there's maybe like a total of 8 shades. So there is a shade for everyone. The shade 01 is more so the translucent shade. So really anybody can use it. But I would say that if you have like a deeper, richer complexion, go for the tones that are a little bit deeper, just to make sure that you don't have that white kind of casty look to the skin. And yes, I want to go back to the kabuki brush because I feel like I really didn't talk about it because I got so excited about balm powder. I told you guys, it's like my #1. Okay, first of all, let's look at this packaging here. How cute is the packaging? I love that it comes with a stand because brushes like this, I know for me, I'm like, I don't want to just sit it on top of my desk with the bristles exposed to everything. So I love that it comes with its own little case. Then I love that they created the handle so that it fits very nicely and organically in your fingers, but it's the bristles for me. So smooth and fine. Just to reiterate, the hairs on both of these brushes are synthetic. So I like to point that out because I know some people prefer to use brush hairs that are synthetic. Very soft, very smooth. There is not going to be any, none of the bristles are falling out. I've already washed this and none of the bristles came out. I also love that it blends product so quickly. So I've used this with, of course, the balm powder, but I've also used this with a couple of different liquid foundations. Blends the products effortlessly. So you can use this with pretty much any product. I would even recommend using this with a powder because the hairs are so densely packed, but because they're a very like smooth hair, they're going to pick up any product that you pretty much put against it. The hairs are very similar to the hairs on the Yummy 1.0 face brush, in that when I use this, I don't feel like all the product is being soaked up by the hairs, that the more of the product is being deposited on the face versus in the hairs. I've used this to apply blush, bronzer as well, blending out concealer. Due to this teardrop shape, you can just put the corner here and get right there under the eye, right here in the grooves of the face, right here on the cheek. You can even apply some highlight here. Guys, those are my recommendations. I hope you found this helpful. And I mean, if you see something on the website and you think you might want it, pick it up because it's great. I didn't even get into Color Fix. Color Fix was my #1 favorite product until I met Balm Powder. But like Color Fix, if Balm Powder is 1, Color Fix is like 1.000001. Like they're pretty much the love for them. I actually have done a dedicated review on just Color Fix. But yeah, I love the brand. I just wanted to highlight some of these amazing products simply because the sale is just so amazing and I don't want you to miss out. So let me know if you have any questions.